This is Stephen in Washington. Pronouns are he, him. We are tight on time, Stephen, but I'd love to hear what's going on.
Oh, nothing much. I just saw you guys were talking on this specific topic and figured I could probably contribute to the conversation. And, if you had any specific questions, Arden, you know my story and my family story. So if there's anything that you thought that I would specifically have some insight on, I'm all ears. But other than that, I'll probably just wish you guys a good rest of the show. And
I don't know if we need to go through your whole story, but I do think maybe just kind of touching on really quickly, just kind of how deeply, last time I spoke to Stephen, I cried. Stephen's a fantastic parent who is really doing the best to support his kid. And maybe the little last diatribe about seeing the pain that your kid went through and how that showed you how important trans rights were. If you want to just do a quick little run on that, I think that it would be great to share that with this audience.
Sure. So I think the part that I really wanted to hit home for anybody that could hear it is basically, especially for kids that are going through this kind of shit, it's not a matter of just, these kids don't know what they really want and they just are having an uncomfortable puberty and they're taking this way too extreme and they're too young to make these decisions. None of these decisions are made singularly. They're all under the strict supervision of adults that care for these children and for the doctors that those adults are consulting. It's all safe. It's all appropriate treatment. It's all very heavily regulated, in some cases far too regulated. And it's not something that if a kid decides to go and transition, that if it ends up not working out for them, it's not something that's going to change their life forever in almost every case. In my own personal experience, my daughter was nearly fully transitioned and then detransitioned in a matter of months. And we've never really looked back since. So it's something that is the responsible thing to do. It is safe. And I think that everybody that needs it should be given the ability to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that your kid went through the exact experience that these legislators are trying to deny kids access to any healthcare over, the potential of going through it and regretting, and that your kid is still happy and healthy, and that you still are here advocating for those kids' rights to access to healthcare. That is the thing I love about you, Stephen, and what you've brought to the calls that I've had with you before. I think you singularly debunk the worst anti-trans propaganda.
Yes.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for calling in and sharing that part of your story. It's so important. It's so important.
Yeah. I wish we had more time, Stephen, to let you get through the whole thing, because I think this audience could really use it. But maybe you can call back and share it with them another night when we're a little more on schedule.
Sure. It's no problem. I appreciate everything you guys do. This show and Arden's show in particular were invaluable resources for me, kind of trying to understand this and doing my best to do the right thing. So, keep up the good fight.
Thanks, Stephen.
Aww.
All right. Yeah, sorry, we had to get to Stephen. Stephen's amazing.
I mean,
I cried too.
The world, I've got a little bit of mist in my eye, and it's not because of dust, but the world needs more dads like that guy, I think.
Agreed.
Hell yeah.